So a very standard prompt. How would the author of text 2 respond to the underlined portion in text 1? So text 1, music critic Simon Reynolds argues that Donna Summer's 1977 smash hit I Feel Love can be pinpointed as where the 1980s began. The song is characterized by a driving electronic rhythm which Reynolds describes as brutal futurism, with the robotic and precise sounds of the synthesizer countered by the more human element of Summer's soaring vocals. This contrast would characterize the electronic pop music that proliferated or spread throughout the 80s, reflecting a sense of human isolation in a new digital age. Okay, so I think in terms of the overall tone, he's sort of, pessimistic, or he at least identifies the sound of 1980s pop as being pessimistic or, human isolation, brutal, etc. So something like that. I know that's pretty imprecise, but we don't have to be ultra precise. We're just trying to get the main idea. So Kraftwerk, the pioneering West German music ensemble, began using electronic synthesizers as early as 1973. As the band developed over the next decade, it would provide a blueprint for the synth-pop musical style that came to prominence in 1980s Europe. By embracing new digital instruments and recording styles, and by using robots and mannequins to stand in for band members during photo shoots, Kraftwerk deliberately blurred the lines between man and machine. But while songs like 1981's Pocket Calculator play with this idea of lost humanity, they also project a cautious optimism about the technological pleasures of modern life. So I wrote pessimistic, so here I'm going to write optimistic. Again, they're both talking about the human-machine relationship and how that connects to the broader sound of 1980s pop music, but I think it's that difference in tone that's the important thing. So that's exactly what we're going to get with answer choice A. It could reflect a more positive relationship between humanity and technology as opposed to the negative one discussed in passage 1. But what do the others say? B is just way too narrow. Neither one of them is making, never mind. The first one does say that one song should be seen as the origin of 1980s electronic music, but the second one does not say that this should be seen as the origin of 80s electronic music. So no, it's not about that. C, by agreeing, no, they're not agreeing, because the second passage, again, is emphasizing this optimism as opposed to the more pessimistic emphasis in the first passage. And no, they both agree that technological themes are a defining feature. They disagree, again, regarding the tone surrounding those themes.